museo estás hablando? Estoy descolocada. Muy buenas tardes. Hola, gatito. Bueno, a ver si la capturadora me porta. Por ahora funciona. El otro día, cuando estuve haciendo los destacados, que estuve recortando las partes en las que se había petado, petó 6 veces. ¡Ah! Sí. Si es lo que dice Galán, sí, mucho. Mollón. Demasiado. O sea... A ver, tenemos 5 secundarias que hacer y una de ellas trata de los protas. ¿Qué es esta? Muy flojo. Muy flojo.
I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
Y tú abres a las 9 de la mañana cuando todo Dios está haciendo sus cosas.
To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to
Estaba
ride up
esperando
Man's
tu
Hill.
comentario, Frank.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say,
Sigue abriendo a las 9 de
he
la
was
mañana, no te
none too
preocupes.
pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true.
Eso es, Franca,
Though I
hazlo madrugar.
suspect it is
Ahora
also
abrirá a
much
las 8.
changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left.
Vamos a ir a buscar flores para mi novia. Venga.
What would you do without me, Clive?
No entiendo por qué, pero vamos. Vamos a buscar flores para Jill. A ver. Abrir el mapa mundi. Esto. Exacto, ahora a las 8 para joder más, así son vuestras 9. El que va a dormir menos sigue siendo tú, a nosotros nos da igual. No hay flores.
This is the place, but
Tampoco muerto esto.
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps,
Ah,
but
que estamos buscando encima
it's
margaritas.
the only place I know of.
¿No podíais buscar una flor aún más inútil que
Then
una
why not
margarita?
ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard.
¿En serio?
To the hideaway, then.
No es que yo sea una persona de flores, pero una margarita, no me jodas. Un clavel, una rosa, un tulipán, una campanilla, una puta margarita vais a buscar. Pero, panda de ineptos. Un lirio. Oli, Pablo. Al huerto de la guarida. A la guarida volvemos después. ¡Pablo! ¡Que ya has terminado los exámenes! ¡Yujú!
Let's hope one of the
¡Felicidades!
merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well,
Ah, el
then
chocobo
I'm
plateado.
your
Estamos
man.
buscando aquí.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked
Y uno
by a
aprobado por
silver
ahora,
chocobo
cierto.
near
Uno
some
menos.
gutted hovel not far from
Y los
East.
demás seguro que también.
Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Estoy con un ojo en el OBS para ver si peta o no peta la capturadora. Para todo el pueblo. Concuerdo con el comentario de la Margarita, gracias.
Anything catch your
Y ves
eye?
como si harías el SEO.
There you go. Thanks very much.
Una margarita está muy bien para regalarse cuando eres un niño pequeño. Pero, tío,
Take
cuando eres
care
un
out there, eh?
adulto, una margarita de
Just 'cause the
mierda.
heavens have
Ah,
gone
por
to wreck
favor.
and ruin it don't mean we have to.
Chaz.
Now, let's get this started.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the viceroy.
No, no quiero un grabado sensual de la virreina
maybe
que
another
resulta que
time.
es mi madre.
I'm
Y a
looking
la que
for
vi
a silver
suicidarse
chocobo
porque
feather.
pudo aceptar que nos
If that's the
traicionó.
case,
Y que su
rumours are all you're likely to
hijo no
find.
hijo murió.
No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Seguimos investigando por el pueblo, ¿vale? Por cierto,
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
en la encuesta,
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars could
ya qué juego jugaremos después, ha ganado el metro. Entonces, en
Can I
principio,
help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to
principio,
sell silver
para
chocobo
mí.
feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies.
muy bien, Galán.
But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Javi, apunta.
Oh, yes. If you
Javi
believe the
notas.
ravings of a madman.
¿Es Sanji
the first
apuntando
time.
notas? ¿El libro de recetas o qué?
A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here,
Un personaje creado por IA. ¿Has usado una IA para hacerte un emote? Bueno, pelo azul, yo veo el pelo verde. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Lo veo en pequeño, no he puesto la imagen en grande. Bueno. Ay, también tengo que hacer la mierda esta que no hay. Oye, ¿no te has rascado ya la cara bastante? ¿Está dormido y le rascaste la carita? No. Baja los Pokémones con AK. Ah, el juego este random. Vale, sí, vale, ya sé cuál dice. Vale, vale. Pues disfruta. Disfruta,
Tracks.
juguillo.
they're not left by bandits for a change.
Madre mía, casas. Al arc de Pokémon. Con fusiles, es verdad. Es verdad.
More tracks.
Esa analogía es
And
mejor,
these look
Cas.
fresh.
¿Verdad?
A chocobo was here. And recently.
Sí, pero no hay nada que te diga que el
Perhaps it
chocobo es
still is.
blanco. Es que Silencio.
I don't hear anything.
¡Un nido de chocobo!
Well, I'll be damned.
No sé de qué se extrañan. Mi montura, mi chocobo, también tiene las plumas plateadas. No sé, esta secundaria me parece un fallo. A no ser que sea blanco, que no es posible. Vale. Mi montura también es plateada. ¿Necesitabas ir a por un chocobo salvaje? No lo entiendo.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Chocobo plateado. Pluma. Easy. O sea, what? Esta misión secundaria tiene un fallo argumental importante. A ver. Vamos a por este. Luego bajamos a... Están al Game Pass, vais a probarlo. Ah, guay. Podéis probar gratis. ¿Prefieres los dinos? A ver, es que el arc
Doris is waiting for me near Belmont
te
Dark.
dio muy fuerte.
The longer she's out in
Las
the open,
granjas
the
de
more likely
dodos
she
no
is to be
se
found by
cuidan
a
solas.
Kashik. I need to hurry.
This one.
Vale. Borisito. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Encuentras postura?
Time to fight.
Vamos a alcanzar esto.
Kill. Over here. Get him.
No es por nada, pero la última vez que jugué al Ark no tuve ni un dodo. Pobres dodos. Ya no sirven ni para ser granjeados. Pobrecitos. Vamos.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Vale, veníamos a rescatar portadores.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Esto estaba cerrado cuando he entrado, ¿verdad?
Over here! All yours, Torgal!
What is this? Célula real sobre la fundación de la prisión de Malmo. Portadores apresados en su... El objetivo de estas instalaciones es el entrenamiento de una bestia de Kuza que sirva en futuras campañas bélicas. ¿Una qué?
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
¿Una qué? Cofre.
Over here! Garuda! This one! It's over here! Stay down! This one! Sick 'em!
Disposición de la bestia de Kuza en campañas bélicas. La bestia de Kuza es una especie muy agresiva cuyos primitivos instintos le imposibilitan distinguir entre enemigos y aliados. Eso. Las pasadas sesiones de entrenamiento con portadores y hombres de su majestad han dado resultados infructuosos. La criatura acabó devorándolos a todos. Ok.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
La capturadora por ahora no está. Todo perfecto. Hábitos alimenticios de la bestia de Kuza. La escasez de bastimentos nos ha impedido alimentar a la bestia de Kuza como acostumbrábamos. Sin embargo, la criatura parece suplir esta carencia devorando a los portadores. Ok.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
Ok.
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Escaleras por aquí, sí, pero voy a ver el otro pasillo. O ya no hace falta. Ya no hace falta. Vale. Joder, se han muerto todos solos, vale. Doris.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Vale. Vamos para abajo otra vez. No sé qué puerta es, pero ok. Ah, la del otro lado. Vale. Ay, Dios. Espérate, que no me he dado cuenta. Y hace como media hora que esto está parado. Todo bien. Estoy aquí, pegándome con un bégimo, haciendo el gilipollas. Da igual que la capturadora esté atrás o no, por lo que veo. Qué puto.
You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
No hace cuánto que se ha parado. Estaría bien saberlo.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
¿10 minutos de misión en negro, bro? Estoy de mala hostia ya. Notas. La capturadora.
Do you think it'll tell us about his adventures in Ash?
I doubt it. I heard he's leaving again. Well, then maybe when he
¿Cómo
gets
no me voy a ofuscar?
This should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Estoy buscando margaritas. Me cago en Dios.
Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our
Ahí, en ese
flowers?
césped de mierda también crecen margaritas. Tengo yo margaritas en el jardín de mi pueblo.
The fields beyond Northreach.
Y si voy al
Well, if that's
césped
the
de al lado hay
case,
margaritas
then Yotei
también.
was right.
Coño.
I recalled that
Puta
she kept a
mierda de
record of our
plata. ¿Pero
travels,
qué
you
estáis
see.
buscando?
So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Joder, macho.
Whose shores border the
Tanta
meadows.
complicación por una margarita de mierda.
Off we go then.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our son.
Clive.
Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Finished, are you? It was no trouble.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Lo fácil que era llamar a tu montura y coger una pluma de tu montura. Pero sí, es muy largo.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. Anyway, what matters is, You managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Para la enfermería, digo yo.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way.
Churumbel.
I mean, a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family, too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.